Oh
and it freaking bruised, like I almost got a black eye because of it.
Yeah, and I'm like, put it in your pants! I scared myself. I'd look in the mirror and like...
Hey guys, so today for this video, we are gonna do story time. So we're just gonna tell you a couple of our stories from college that we have.
Our stories might be a little different because like, we weren't ever like, we don't like party and stuff. So our college is a lot different than most people, so y'all are in for it.
It's our first time living on our own. There are gonna be some crazy stories. So we're actually doing a collab, and it's with Rach and M on YouTube.
They are such cool people, and you guys should really go check them out. They seem like so much fun. And
they're kind of like us. They just experienced their first year of college, so they're also doing college videos. We will link their channel down below. So go to their channel if you want to see their take on this video, and
check them out.
Subscribe to them, and let's get into the video. The first one was in October. Around this time is Halloween, so we were trying to figure out what we should wear for our Halloween costumes. We were looking on Pinterest, looking on YouTube, things to do. We finally decided that we should be skeletons. So Hannah, our friend Jessica, and I, we all decided to be skeletons.
Homemade skeletons.
Homemade, yeah. So we decided to be creative. We bought black clothes, and we just are painting skeletons with white paint bones on just clothes.
So Morgan was in charge of outlining the skeleton bones and doing the skeleton faces. So I'm standing there super frozen so she can just outline all the bones, and then later we'll fill them in. And it takes like 30 minutes in, my feet kind of start going numb, and I'm like, dude, Morgan, I don't feel good. And then I kind of just like ignore it, like we're almost done.
Yeah, just like you're fine. Like
45 minutes later.
People stand all the time.
Yeah, but it's like you have to be so still, so you're just like frozen. And like 45 minutes go by, she's done, and I like have to walk around, get my blood circulating, and I'm like, ooh, that was pretty crazy. I don't know why. I thought I was just all thinking it in my head.
I thought maybe you were getting sick or something.
It was like, we just brushed it off.
Yeah, we brushed it off.
So we finished mine, and then I have to wear Morgan's so she can outline it for hers. So I do a whole nother like 45 minutes, and I'm really just like not feeling good, ignoring it because I'm trying to be tough. And I ended up
And I'm just like,
surviving.
Stop moving. I need to paint your clothes. Like, stay still. People stand all the time, Hannah. You can do it.
And I did take a little break in between. But anyways, so.
So then our other roommate, Jessica, it's time for me to outline her clothes. So she's standing like against the bed. She's like telling me like, Morgan, I don't feel good. Like, and she's going like this, like, I don't feel good. And she starts like, her eyes start going in the back of her head. And she's like, and I'm just like hurrying, like painting it really fast because she doesn't look too good. And so then she passes out on top of me.
I look over and she's just like coming towards me, and her eyes are literally just in the back of her head, and she's just falling. I dart out of the way because my instincts weren't to catch her. I like ran across the room.
I was underneath her painting it, and so whenever I saw her, I was like, whoa. So I backed up, and she fell on the ground, and we were like...
She fell into like a ball. She like curled up, and she was like...
She's so scary. And so at the time I was a nursing major, so Hannah was like, Morgan, help, like, you know what to do? And so I was like, yeah, I know what to do.
Oh my gosh. So wait, hold on. I was wearing just a sports bra and spandex, and I thought like we'd have to go like call the cops or something. So I was worried about being like half naked if cops had to come in. So I run into the closet while she's laying there passed out.
She's laying there,
and I put on clothes because I was so embarrassed of being half dressed. Because I thought I was going to have to run out and scream help. So I was like, I need clothes on. So while she's dying, I'm putting on clothes. Morgan's in the fridge. I'll let you tell that part.
I was like...
We thought it was because she needed protein, like she didn't eat that day or something.
Because I still just couldn't get past the fact, like, people stand up all the time. Why are they passing out just from me painting their clothes for 45 minutes? Like, that shouldn't be a big deal. We stand at concerts for hours. So I was just like, okay, they're malnourished. So I'm like,
she's like, what do we get? I'm like, we're both yelling, like,
what do we do?
What's protein? So we decide turkey.
I grab a piece of turkey, and she's like awake now.
She's like, what is going on? Where am I? What's happening?
And so I just like shove a piece of turkey in her mouth.
Like, eat this, eat this.
She's like, what just happened?
She's eating it. Like, what just happened? Why am I eating turkey?
We're just like, eat the turkey. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened still. But anyways,
she ended up being okay. But it was all because if you stand with your legs locked for too long, it like stops off like oxygen like circulating through your whole body. Yeah. And her brain just wasn't getting enough oxygen. She passed out.
I just feel bad because I was like the whole time brushing it off. Like, you guys are fine. But
my feet were turning blue. Like, I knew there was something wrong. But I didn't process it when she said she was about to pass out. I was like, maybe that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
But it's weird. She like lasted like 20 minutes and she like almost died. That was pretty scary.
Yeah. Here's a picture of us in our skeleton costumes if you wanted to see it.
It was such a success. It was so fun.
Yeah.
We just drove around all night scaring people. Like, because it was genuine. I scared myself. I'd look in the mirror and like have nightmares.
Yeah, we did like a bunch of videos. We'll insert a video here. How much candy did you get tonight?
17 pounds.
We don't want to take them off. And that was super fun. We walked around our campus and like actually scared people. We looked legit.
So that was really fun. I can't wait.
Took
till
us
next
all
year.
night though, like all day to do it.
Let us know if you guys want to see a tutorial on that. Morgan can. That's a lot of work. We'll see.
But yeah,
we'll
if
see.
you guys want to see it, we'll do it.
Morgan and I are super obsessed with this band called the Maine, and they have a lot of concerts in Arizona, and we went to 3 within like 6 weeks. Like, we followed their tour bus. Anyways, crazy stuff started happening. We always were like kind of front row because we camped out for like 7 hours before. And the first concert, a guitar pick hits Morgan, and I'm like mad at her. Like, why didn't you catch that? The next concert, what was it?
A drumstick.
A drumstick hit
my
her.
hand. Like, I jumped in the air and it went in my hand.
Bounced out. Someone got it.
And
I was mad at her.
She was mad. She was like, this is your second time it hit you. Like, grab the stinking drumstick.
Third concert, you can tell us part.
Third concert, we're like, okay, we've established at this point, like, I am a magnet for some reason. Things are getting thrown at me. And, like, there's a huge audience, and for some reason it hits me. But, so, it's the end of the concert, they're leaving. And they grab, like, how many? Like, 4 drumsticks, and they throw them out in the audience. And I'm just like, yeah. And one hits me directly in the eye. Like, full on in the eye. And I'm just like, I, like, was on the verge of tears. It hurt so bad. And I look at Hannah. I look at Hannah, I'm like, the drumstick just hit my eyeball.
Screaming at her.
And she's mad. Like,
why didn't you catch it?
Mad, because we had just talked about how I need to catch these next time because it's gonna.
I was tired of her saying her story about the touch her and she doesn't get them.
Yeah, and so I look down and the drumstick is like propped up against my leg, and I'm like, what is that? So I reach down and it's the drumstick, like full on. So I look at Hannah and I showed her the drumstick and we full on.
I start screaming at her, put it in your pants. Put it in your pants.
I had pants on. I shoved it down my shirt into my pants.
So no one would see it and try to take it. Because I've been at a concert once where I caught it and then some girls like tug of war.
Yeah.
People are crazy.
People are crazy.
I was screaming at her and she's like not really sure why yet. And I'm like, put it in your pants. And she's like, okay.
I shoved it in my pants, but oh my gosh, I've never seen Hannah so happy. We literally were jumping up and down, screaming, hugging each other like best.
And then we went home and we hung it on our wall in our dorm. Oh.
That was the best.
That was a good memory.
Yeah.
I was like, about time, third time, she finally flipping catches it. She still didn't even catch it. It was laying on her foot.
Oh and freaking bruised. Like, I almost got a black eye because of it.
But here's a picture with us and the lead singer and the glorious drumstick.
Oh, if you guys don't know, Phoenix had like a really big earthquake.
Which is like so unheard of. Like, Phoenix doesn't have earthquakes. Like, that's not... California, we're used to it, but not Phoenix. So my side of the story is I'm just in the bathroom and I hear a loud like noise, and I just imagine like a truck tipping over and shaking the ground. Like, that's just instantly what I thought. I was like, dang, like someone had a car crash near our building or something. And Morgan's like freaking out in the other room, and I'm like, what the heck? And she's like, earthquake. So I like run out of the bathroom, and everyone's like in our whole building is just like screaming and freaking out, and we're like, what the heck
just happened?
So I thought it was just a weird noise and it shook our building.
So I'm laying in bed and I'm on my phone. I'm all ready for bed. I have my contacts out and I am completely blind without my contacts. So I'm laying in bed on my phone, like about to go to sleep, and I think it's like 11 o'clock at night, and all of a sudden like my bed starts shaking, like full on, to where I think someone's under my bed, and like it's shaking. I look at the door and we have like a mirror on the back of our door, and it's like moving big time, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And like it went on for a long time, and I was like scared, so I wasn't saying anything, so I just like stayed still, like waited for it to go away. And then I jumped up and I was like, Hannah, did you feel that? I ran into our roommate's room and Hadley was like freaking out in there. She's like, someone's under my bed. And I was like,
I'm like
no.
in the bathroom like, what? Like, what's going on out there? Like, I'm gonna die in here.
I knew for sure it was an earthquake because I saw everything in our room moving, and I don't have eyesight right now. Like, I can't see, and I could clearly see everything moving.
I was in denial because Arizona doesn't have earthquakes very often. So I was like, you guys are psh, 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 psh. We walk outside in the hallway and everyone's outside like looking around like, is everybody okay? And then, so
we go on Twitter and we're like,
Twitter's
blowing up. Did you feel that earthquake? Oh my gosh, there's an earthquake. So we knew for sure it was an earthquake. And then
we're all laying in bed just talking about it, and then there's an aftershock, and that one I felt. I was like,
scary.
I was like, Hadley, did you just wiggle my bed? She's like, no, dude, that was an aftershock.
Yeah,
like, my whole bed was like, wah, wah, wah. And I'm laying up there like, and I'm laying up there like, and I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh. The only survivor from the Phoenix earthquake, please help me, I need shelter, my friends are all dead. So in college you kind of go crazy and your dreams kind of get weird sometimes and you talk in your sleep and you walk in your sleep.
We've always both been like sleep talkers and walkers. Like that's just, we both are. So it's kind of like used to it, but this one was like maximum.
It was so funny.
So in my sleep I had a dream, because my hair is like really long, I had a dream that my hair was like tangling me up and was just like, so I remember like very smallly, what's the word I'm looking for? I barely remember it when I woke up, but I remember like needing to get my hair like tamed because it was like a monster attacking me. And I woke up and I'm laying there, Morgan's telling me about her dream. And while she's telling me about it, I remember mine, and I reach over and I feel these like braids. And Morgan's telling me her dream, and then I go, well, yeah, I French braided my hair in my sleep. And get this, I don't even know how to French braid. I don't know how to French braid. And my hair was French braided. 2 French braids. They were really bad, but 2 French braids, and I don't know how to French braid. And I woke up with like French braids.
We'll insert the picture right here. Hilarious. When she showed me that, I was dying.
I sat up and flung them forward, and I was like, and she knows I don't know how to French braid, so she's like wondering if she came over and braided my hair in my sleep. We still don't know what happened. I woke up with French braids.
Funny.
Oh, that was really embarrassing. The picture is really embarrassing. I'm just sitting there on the toilet like. So we hope you guys enjoyed our story time. Honestly, there's probably so many more stories, but it's hard to remember them like right on the spot. But those are just like the crazy ones that we remember.
Let us know if you guys like this video, and so maybe when we have like a crazy story like this, we can just do some story times.
Yeah, like we honestly don't know what you guys want. Like, do you like tags? Do you like story times, vlogs, routines? Like, just please let us know. Like, we're also begging you.
Also, go check out Rach and M's video. They're gonna do their take on this video, so go watch them. Subscribe to them. They're pretty cool. And yeah, we'll see you in our next video.
Bye.
Which floor are you guys going to?
Second, elevator.
Second?
No, 3. Weird thing that's happened today. Hey, what's your name?
Andrew.
Andrew?
And Nate.
Nate. New friends.